So this is now the start of BOL 12 Farm Lane, which will take us to the junction of BOL 22 and BOL 11.
Let's go. What's up, ramblers? Here we are at the end of BOL 12. Over here is BOL 22, the footpath which we will not be going up right now. And that way is footpath 11, the way that we will be going now.
Okay. Hello, here we are at the junction of BOL 13 and BOL 14. We're going to head on BOL 13. Again, it's a short path. It runs through that gateway on the left hand side of this building until we reach another track junction.
I know, just film walking. Well, I'll film us walking it. So this is a fun little POV shot, kinda. It's kind of a POV, it's not actually my POV because it's kind of zoomed out. You know, unlike my actual POV, like my dad's closer.
This is the end of BOL 13, where you've got the junction of BOL 12 and BOL 18. So here we are at Ferno Farm, and we're at the junction of three paths. BOL 8 goes that way, and BOL 12 goes that way, but we're going to follow BOL 18, and you can see where it goes. You can see where it goes up there. It's just a farm track, very easy to follow, and it will take us to the Belmont Road. And those are the last few uphill yards of this path, which is the main access road to what is actually quite a busy farm with a number of dwellings and I think a horse riding business, so do be careful of vehicles on this path. And we'll head up to the Belmont Road for a rendezvous with BOL 15. Well, here we are back on the Belmont Road, and here is the start of BOL 15. You might notice there's a sign marking the Blackburn boundary just ahead of us, but this footpath sign also marks the boundary because that path across the road going down to Ferno Cottages is in Blackburn, and if you notice the design of the footpath signs is quite different. So this one is the one favoured by Bolton Council, and that one by Blackburn and Darwin.
I like the Blackburn one better.
Yeah, although you could argue that the Bolton one's a bit bigger and more visible. Anyway, this path takes us up the hill through the scrubland and onto Scout Road. Yeah, just before you get to the end of the path on Scout Road, there is a rather awkward little stile, so I think I'll get my assistant to demonstrate how you climb over it. There you go.
Voila.
Oh, disappointingly easy really. Right, here is the start of BOL 16. It's a very short path from the junction of BOL 9, which Simon's just come down, to BOL 20 coming up from Blackburn Road. So we'll leave the camera running to just do the short length of BOL 16. And here it ends, because that's BOL 10 going that way and BOL 21 going that way. Hello, this is the only video for BOL 17, just a short stretch of Longworth Lane that goes up to where it becomes tarmacked up there. So very short, very easy. BOL 17. Okay, we're stood outside the Wilton Arms, and directly opposite the entrance to the car park is the start of BOL 18, although unfortunately the footpath sign is a bit obscured by the tree. I would think that's totally obscured in the summer. But you can see just behind the tree you've got a stile, and then BOL 18 takes a straight path straight down the field just to the right of this little watercourse. And this is the last bit of BOL 18, which brings you to the farm track, which is BOL 13 to the left and BOL 12 to the right. And this path is pleasant. It's a bit spongy at this time of year, but nothing that's difficult to get through. So another one we can recommend. Although I do note there's no waymark here at this end to suggest that you can go this way, which is yeah, you have to know this one's here really.
But don't forget to please keep at all times.
Yes, that instruction is rather difficult to follow, isn't it, Simon?
Well, no, I can understand it.
Well, here we are at a little car park on Scout Road, and this is where a couple of footpaths go, more or less from this spot. And we're right on the border between Bolton and Blackburn here, because the paths on that side of the road are in Bolton, and this one behind us going up the hill is in Blackburn. And you've already noticed, I would guess, that it's a pretty good view from up here. So you've got Chetham Close over there, the whole of Edgerton, going over to the moors towards Darwin, and then Peel Tower dead ahead, and just behind and to the right of it, Knoll Hill. And on a really good day you can probably even see a bit more that way, but that's pretty good. And we're going to go up the road to the start of BOL 18. No, that's wrong. Hello, this is a good one. It's BOL 19, and it takes a slanting path down to Belmont Road, and it's pretty clear all the way through the heather, and a wonderful view to the side here. So I think we're going to enjoy this one, aren't we, Simon?
Definitely.
Yeah, towards the end of the path, it runs behind the Wilton Arms pub on the Belmont Road, and you've got a good view of the car park. You can see the excuse me, the Sunday lunches coming and going. I suppose that was an alternative place to start the walk, but perhaps you shouldn't encourage people to use pub car parks. And again, phenomenal view here, really good. And just as you get to the back of the pub, there's this remarkably dense rhododendron bush. Yeah, you don't normally see them clumped together quite so thickly as that, so quite a contrast with the nearby heather. And this is the last little bit of BOL 19, taking you down to the A676 Belmont Road. Okay.
Hello, Ramblers. No, it's What's Up, Ramblers. Basically, this is the end of BOL 22.
No, end of 12.
Can we retake this so that I don't